welcome to the third mega country roleplay multiplayer. It's been a while, but I'm finally returning to the great multiplayer scene where I am very amazing, yeah. And today even better, I'll be playing as Venice. I'll actually be playing as Italico Corradino. Capellado, yeah. He's a lot like Gandhi, if Gandhi cared about money instead of India. And there'll be 19 other humans like me, nations controlled by sentient beings instead of paradox AI, I know. So with that, my little comrades, let's go and show the people of Earth what Venezia can do.
Yo, Shaggy, I'm gonna trade with you real quick. Hog, go.
Simping?
I'm not.
Yeah,
it's not a
bad.
simp thing if it's cool.
If anyone wanna buy some aluminum, buy it from Poland, Hungary. I heard that they have the best aluminum.
I wonder what country you're playing.
Yeah, I'm playing Transylvania actually.
Yes, the leader of China is definitely Chinese.
Yeah,
Matthew Cooper.
Yup,
Oh my
that's
God,
a Chinese man
Yeah,
right
that's
there, if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, most Chinese name I've ever heard.
I love China.
Hey there.
Hello.
Breton Free Republic. I assume you want to talk a little bit of strategy?
Yes, and I would like to talk about the future between the French people and the Italian people. I can see threats between us that you have a border with and I have a border with. A fascist threat.
I agree. I think if we are going to survive an eventual Russian or German unification, we're going to have to make some sort of Western triple or Mediterranean entente or something. And the Latin Empire, I think, obvious enemy there. I think us three, we can have France, Navarra, and the Serene Republic of Venice as a great Mediterranean entente, potentially.
I agree with that.
Oh, look at this! Look at the street crossing to the Isle of Man. That's so based.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Oh, yeah. Hey, anarchist guys.
Ah, hello, Doge of Venice.
Yes, I just wanted to come and express my sympathy for your causes. I find it noble, people working together without the control of a state, trading freely amongst themselves. I just wanted to say that I respect you guys, and I hope that you find success within your regions. Especially against, I think the greater threats to us all, like,
I mean,
the Soviets will be destroyed.
yeah, the Soviets,
Due time.
and the greater Russian Empire. I hope that you always have them in mind. I feel like they're the greatest threat to world freedom.
Yes, and we have ambitions to free all of the peoples of Russia.
Okay, that's what I like to hear, and you will have my full support in whatever way I can offer. I just want that to be clear.
I kind of agree to that.
Our goals lie solely in the Italian peninsula, securing trade throughout the Mediterranean, and hopefully one day we'll be able to trade between ourselves in a free world.
Yeah, would like to just, warn you that the Latin Empire, they seemed kind of aggressive towards you, if you hadn't noticed.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate, but obvious.
Yeah.
Hey there, Bavaria.
So you are the most serene Republic of Venice.
Yes, a very, very serene Republic of Venice, very democratic. I'm just a temporary authoritarian chairman, making sure that our transition to democracy is going well. I assume you're in a similar situation.
Yes,
Yeah.
we have relaxing authoritarianism.
Good, yeah. Perfect. And I think we both have mutual interests all around the board here, because I think our greatest fear is a strong threat from the East developing, or a strong threat from Asia unifying. I think it would benefit all of us to have some sort of Western European cooperation after we get rid of the obvious threats in the region, like the Latin Empire or other fascists.
Yes, that could be very beneficial for both of us.
I'd be happy supporting Bavarian unification of Germany too, as long as it was, unifying in a potential way to stop the East. But if anything, we just want peace between us and you, even if you seek ambitions in France or wherever else.
I agree to this.
Even if we get into a war, we're just gonna be stuck in the mountains anyways, not doing anything. So I think that avoiding that it only weakens us. Yeah. Hello there.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Poland, Mr.
Just call me Duro.
Duro, yeah, Mr. Duro. We have one area of interest, I guess, that could potentially cause some issues, and that's Croatia. I was just wondering if you have any strategic interests in that region.
Well, I have claims on Zagreb, Kvarner, and Slavonia, but that's it.
Yeah, I guess potentially what we would do is I would just want to take some of, like, maybe Dalmatia, Zara, and all the stuff bordering me. You could take those cores there, then Bulgaria could get the rest. I don't know if that's something that would interest you there. I'll drag Bulgaria in here too, if you're fine with that, if you want to. Yeah, I think that it would be in our mutual interest to all stand together, at least just to kind of as a shield from potential giant Eastern unifying threats.
I agree.
Yeah, because that's going to be our biggest issue. No matter who unifies the East, they're going to be way more powerful than we can become, even if we annex every nation surrounding us.
I've been thinking on attacking them before they unify.
Potentially, I don't know. I don't really want to be the
idea.
warmonger here, though. I feel like that could backfire.
Me neither.
Hello there, welcome, mi amigo.
It is a pleasure, Sir Doge Italico of Venice.
Yes, yeah, it's been quite the eventful summer so far. I guess it is nearly fall.
I hear.
But yeah, I don't know. Have you talked with the Breton Free Republic at all?
I have not so much. However, I have signed non-aggression with them, as I hear that the Latin Empire has territorial claims on them as well as us.
Yes, I think the Latin Empire is our greatest enemy now, and I don't think the Latin Empire will be a great endgame enemy, but we need to stand united against them to form some sort of Mediterranean entente or something like that.
That would be quite beneficial. We seek, after our unified Iberia, to have peace in our region, but also to have general prosperity amongst our fellowing countries, and that might include Venice.
Yeah, yes. Primary goal is, of course, to unify Italy and ensure the stability of trade throughout this region. The Iberian Federation, I don't know how powerful they are compared to you. They seem pretty strong, though, but won't be too much of a...
Well, they are colonial oppressors, as is our neighbor in the realm of Galatia. We have no colonies, and we would not oppress any other races. I
think Poland, Hungary, and the Bulgar Kingdom will both stand with us against any sort of powerful Latin imperial threat on the rise, but we'll see.
Their great ambitions will be their downfall.
We can hope, yeah.
We do not need to hope. We know.
We know, yeah.
Yes, of course, we know. We cannot fail. King of Bavaria, Ruprecht I, would you be interested in a non-aggression pact between our two nations, as we do not seek any territorial claims that are shared between us?
Who even are you?
Yeah.
I am a fellow monarch, I'll have you know. The Don of Nato, yes.
That shouldn't be
Nato.
Damn.
I love Maz.
So I assume, are you still planning on going after Mexico?
Yeah, eventually.
That's the obvious choice.
Yeah, I'm planning on going after Britannia first, and we're going to split that up, and then Afro-America, and then we're going to split that up.
And by splitting it up with the North Sea Federation?
The Russian Empire and Mexico. So apparently they're going to be best of friends.
Yeah.
If we do go to war with Mexico, we will have to deal with Russia, which will be a pretty big threat.
Oh, and I assume you guys are probably somewhat hostile to the Greater Russian Empire, based on what you're saying right there.
Well, we did have good relations until they pulled this move.
Whoever unifies Russia or wins the war in Asia will probably be the biggest threat. Maybe not to Canada in particular, just because you're an ocean apart from those guys, but they could invade you through Mexico or something. I think we should just agree that if any, super world power forms, that we would support each other as the fellow free trade people of the world. Support liberty, you know?
I agree with that.
Good evening.
Hey. Hopefully I'm not disrupting anything. I noticed that both you and the Anarchists to your south are both justifying on the Greater Soviet Union. I was wondering if you guys were making any sort of deal, or if it was just
it's not a coincidence.
Yeah.
I mean, our motives just happened to line up here and pointed us into the anarchist or the Soviet direction.
Okay.
The motive's leading to me not dying, bro.
I mean,
Canadians are coming
Yeah.
The Mexican defense will be a very valiant effort.
You know the winged hussars, bro? It's gonna be the winged Mexican!
That would be pretty cool.
The highlight of the episode.
I'd say,
The
like,
winged Mexicans.
Are you working out a deal with the anarchists, or are you both just justifying out of convenience?
We've agreed that I'm getting most of the north of it, and he's getting all of the south. He's honestly probably getting a better deal than I am, but I'm gonna try to get a couple. Like I'm getting Moscow, and then I'm just getting more factories, and I've made a couple backhand deals.
This game is literally 1984.
Hello there, welcome.
Welcome.
I think we should maybe discuss the future of North Africa too. Do you have any ambitions there? I know you talked a little bit about the Suez.
I knew before that you have interest in the Suez, but it is our rightful land.
Maybe could we come to some agreement? I can help you get all of that, but then once you form your nation, maybe we could be given Cairo and Tunisia in return after that. We'd be fine letting you have all that stuff. You can form your nation, and then we would just want those two states for trade purposes.
We would be honored.
Yeah, and we would support your claims throughout the Islamic world too, and against any threats that may arise.
Maybe we could even teach you some things about Sharia law.
We can meet up sometime. Wait,
I
what?
love Kurdistan now.
Kurdistan declaring war the
Kurdistan, who are not a player.
Ironic.
Justified.
I have a lot of respect. I didn't expect them to do such a thing.
Yeah, me neither.
Wow.
This is hey, welcome back.
The Latin Empire has officially started a justification of war goal on me.
Really? Against you? Let me try to negotiate with him. So it's your choice. I just don't think that getting involved in a war right now is the best idea for any of us. I think it's just we're all gonna be stuck at war with each other. None of us are going to be able to get stronger.
Did it as Aquitaine instead of both the states, if you would agree with that.
I want both, or it's war in Western Europe.
What?
Fine, I'll take Aquitaine only. Deal?
Peace in our time. Yes. We did it for peace in our time. We'll never have to fight a war again. Hello again.
So I see you are about to go to war with Naples.
Yeah, but more importantly, we have started a policy of appeasement against the Latin Empire here. They were justifying against the Breton Free Republic, and they ceded Bordeaux to them.
I do not wish to come into conflict. I am about to go to war with Austria, and once that war is done, I will transfer South Tyrol to you, since we have no need for that territory.
Oh yes, that would be greatly appreciated. Do you have any other strategic ideas going forward? Do you have any interests that we could aid you in, or are you mainly just searching to unify the German lands?
I don't have anything specific other than invading the other German states. I do have the power to create factions now, so if that ever if the need ever arises.
I definitely think we should keep that on the table. We'll need some sort of Western European faction eventually. It's just impossible to say what that'll look like right now.
Sink in 100 PP for every.
It's May, and we'll declare war now.
Yeah, wartime, baby. Oh my god.
Everyone's declaring.
100% world tension.
Oh, Huh. Us in Italy greatly respect your move there. We think that's for the best. Oh, yeah.
I'm currently doing this because for the protection of now, they agree with me later on making a faction with you and Navarre.
Hey guys, I'm calling an emergency conference because things are not gonna go very well, guys. Here's what's probably gonna happen. So Mexico is already at war with Canada, and Britannia's in their faction there. I believe what's probably going to happen is the Latin Empire is going to join that faction and declare war on the Bretons, who we don't really have the ability to protect. So I think us three should unite in an alliance to unify our respective regions and defend each other.
Yes, this is a good idea.
Yep, I think we need
Navarre
to.
also agree.
Yeah, we'll let Bavaria finish up the war in Austria, then you can help me in Naples, and then we'll both help you unite Spain, and then we'll be strong enough to defend ourselves. And then we'll go to Germany and clean up all that.
Frank, the Latin Empire is making quite ostentatious claims. Almost worries me.
Yeah, it almost sounds like Spain and I have some concerns, but once you finish your war and we all unite, I think then he will regret what he is saying. So do you think you'll be able to push to the coast yourself, or do you need me to justify the
I will
war
be able
law?
to push to the coast. I have more divisions up there.
Hopefully this
But
war
they
will
have
be done soon.
They have a nearly equal army, and I do not know their military strength.
The Free Britain Republic is justifying war on us.
Oh wait, we thought you were justifying against them. I looked at that incorrectly.
Well, Venice, Bavaria, what are your opinions on this matter?
No claims in the Bretons. In fact, I don't think any of us do.
If you, Bavaria, are willing to militarily or militarily support the Latin Empire, a trade could be done for you receiving those states in return
Would you
for
agree
their
to that,
support.
Latin Empire? If we support you, would you be willing for the purchase of German states?
I would think about that.
Okay, fair enough. Hey guys, were you needing to discuss anything with us here?
About the thing with France, Latin Empire, they kind of took the entirety of Francia.
Yeah.
And I think I'm prepared to fight them. Their troops, they're more troops than me, but their troops are shittier than mine.
And I also have a couple of guys in there too to help hold the line.
Focusing down defeating fascism in the Americas right now.
Yeah, how's that war going with Mexico? It's really weird. It's hard to tell what's happening, but it looks like you're winning now.
Oh yeah, it was rough.
They're falling back to a fallback line, trying to basically keep us out of like Mexico itself. But but the more of like just America we get back in general, the better we're going to be, because I will get so much industry from this. Like just the fact that I own Texas now probably is giving me like another 20 cents. Like I'm up to like 44 military factories right now.
Yeah, so it sounds like they're winning both their wars, and they're pretty confident they'll beat the Latin Empire.
The Latin Empire is justifying with the Bretons now.
Yeah, Maz is pushing against Mexico.
Now, I believe they're also pushing the Breton Free Republic. I don't know why they wouldn't just return to like a river line, maybe.
Well, if Canada wins against Mexico, then it won't matter.
Yeah.
Britain Free Republic declared this war. I want support immediately.
So we can't just support you without like exchange for something. Like
I will give Switzerland, Baden, Mossland, and Luxembourg.
I doubt he's probably gonna want to take the Pyrenees area from me in exchange for not attacking me later on. But
yeah,
actually, I kind of want to let this war just play out, because if NATO is able to support the Bretons, then that would be actually very good, because then we wouldn't have to even think about the Latin Empire.
Let me discuss with NATO and see if we can get whatever he promises us. We'll see who gives us more. You want me to negotiate with them and see if I can get all that stuff?
Yeah.
The Latin Empire has come to discuss with us in the West. They're offering a lot in exchange for us joining against you, but we were wondering if you win this war, would you be willing to give Germany its like German stuff?
Yeah, I will give
the Moselland, Baden,
yeah.
Alsace-Lorraine.
I will give them Alsace-Lorraine and Baden, Switzerland, and Luxembourg.
And then would I be able to get Savoy? That's all I really want. Like you can even take Provence.
You can get Savoy, Provence, Alps.
Okay. Yeah. So he's agreed to give you all of that: Alsace-Lorraine, Luxembourg, everything that the Latin Empire offered. He's willing to give me Provence, Savoy, and the Alps. I think he's gonna give Spain that one state.
Yeah, it's much better that we supported them, because they're actually gonna win. Like even if we intervened and made the Latin Empire win against the Bretons, like we're not gonna stop Canada. Oh, they capitulated.
Oh yeah. Ah, perfect. Beautiful. Hey, welcome, Mr. Bulgar Kingdom.
Well, about this deal that I received from the Anarchists, it's a pretty interesting one. They have rightful Bulgar land. They know that. So they gave me an offer. They would give me the land, but I would have a favor to pay with them, being that I would have to declare war on Poland-Hungary with them.
I think the scary thing here is, like, once they defeat Poland-Hungary with you, like, what's stopping them from declaring on you?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Us three are working together, which is unfortunately the limitations of alliances in this world. I think Poland-Hungary is the main thing protecting you here, because as long as both of you are alive, they can't attack the other without being at risk.
Yes, if you formed some kind of faction between you two, or defensive pact, like a guarantee, then that would definitely make the anarchists more wary of declaring war.
Like, because if they defeat Poland-Hungary with you, they're probably just gonna keep going straight through Europe. I feel like we have to stick together. I don't know. If you insist that you need Poland-Hungary, that's one thing, but if I don't think there's a way that we can protect you and you could take stuff in Poland-Hungary at the same time.
I'm gonna refuse the deal.
Yeah, and if you do refuse the deal, then you will have our support.
Venice. We want to request that you give Corsica to Breton Free Republic.
Yeah, we're actually negotiating territorial exchanges right now. We just have our Spanish diplomat over there.
If you do that, you will be on good terms.
We want to be on good terms with Breton Free Republic.
Yeah, we don't wish for a war between in China or in France.
Yep, see, and as you can see, the territorial exchange has been done, so there it is.
Shall I begin my war then, gentlemen?
Yep, if you are ready to push to the sea, and then we can... I already have my naval invasion set up. It has terrible divisions in it, but in 5 days, or 3 days, I get my marines.
I'm worried I'm gonna...
so...
Alright, I've made a coast. I've hit the coast. Invite me. We grow stronger.
Oh yes, can we change our name to the Triumvirate now? Is it official?
Oh, glorious.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, beautiful.
This is a problem. This is an issue right here. Look at Hanover.
Oh.
Oh no. Why are they doing that?
I think we're now officially somewhat...
Against NATO?
Hey, welcome, Mr. Anarchist from the East.
Hello, I'm Dmitry Yakov.
Yeah, welcome,
I have
welcome.
Come to secure a possible deal with Triumvirate.
Admittedly, we've had some anti-anarchist sentiments, but most of those are gone due to other things.
The great trial for the unification of Russia will begin shortly.
I assume you're wanting us to invade Poland-Hungary from the west.
Oh no, you don't need to intervene militarily at all. All we request is some supplies.
Do you think the war is going to be an offensive war or a defensive one on your part for the most part? Do you know about how strong the great Russian Empire is? I assume they're pretty powerful.
They seemingly were until intelligence was able to break through and found out that the war against the Democrats in the East was very costly for them.
The people of our lands are somewhat nervous of an anarchist bordering our nation.
I do not have plans of taking all of their land. I am planning to keep the Hungarian part of Poland-Hungary alive and independent.
Okay. And what is your plans with German lands under Polish control?
We would be willing to negotiate their return to their rightful owner.
And at this point, we continued unifying our lands, forming the Iberian Union, claiming more German territory. Unfortunately, the Bavarian player had to leave, which messed up some of our plans, so we kind of had to play it easy, and we didn't end up doing too much for a while there. We were still kind of angry that NATO took German land, even though we didn't have a German player anymore. So I asked the Iberian Union to prepare divisions for the West, as I prepared divisions for the East, so that we could pull one last move and reclaim the territory that was rightfully ours. NATO, what's our goal? It was to destroy the communists, the fascists, the anarchists, and I have noticed that you've been working with the enemy for quite a while now.
Well, look, we're taking out two for the price of one. Look, after we deal with the anarchists, what do you think's next? Look, Russia may be strong for now.
I've been a good friend.
You've been a good friend, but you're still.
Okay. I'm justifying on Poland.
This is how World War II started. This is how it's going to end.
My
divisions are alive.
Well, that could have gone better. Yeah.
Also, I was very surprised that the whenever you formed Italy actually became the most serene.
I know. I was very happy about that.
It was very blessed.
Yeah, the most serene republic, really.
The chat tank.
Wait, really?
Oh my god.
You made the first chat.
We're gonna win the war, guys. We have one Chad tank. This is.
Oh wow.
Yeah, did it.
I think it's gonna help. Yes.
So yeah, with the anarchists capitulating, that kind of ended things, and we decided to end it there. It was a fun game, even though I didn't personally get involved in a major war. I see that as a positive, though. We were able to avoid any major wars through our diplomacy and claim a lot of stuff in the process. Anyway, huge thanks to Mr. Zman and Kuto, who run the multiplayer on my Discord server. They do a great job setting it up. And there's weekly multiplayer games every Saturday that you can join. There'll be a link to my Discord server in the description, as always. And I guess I will see you all next time.
promised to get rid of fascism, communism, and anarchism, but that's clearly not enough. This world must be purged, and we just discovered the technology to do just that.